giving back, as they say. And it's a debt that you can't pay, so you really are overwhelmed. You really need to pay back that kindness, and it's a kindness you cannot pay back. Everything that you do in this life, if you look at it, is taken care of by other beings. When you get up in the morning, the paper is delivered by someone else. Then you get your coffee, and that was processed by everything that you do was provided by somebody else nicely. Then they take care of you. Then the next step is loving kindness. Loving kindness mind. Loving kindness mind is the mind that very much wants to give your mother being, this being that's been your mother, every happiness and causes of happiness. Then every being out there wants happiness. It was so important that they put it in the Constitution or the Declaration of Independence, that we all want life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We all are the same in the equanimity mind, in the sense that we all want happiness, and we don't want to suffer. But your mother beings are doing many wrong deeds in the pursuit of that happiness. Then they experience the ripening of their suffering. Then we do that too. We want happiness, but we do the causes for suffering. Then we're ignorant to the causes for happiness. Then the next part of the step is the generation of compassion. Then that's wanting to take away suffering and the causes of suffering from all your mother beings. Then the next step is extraordinary compassion, Mahakaruna, but mainly in the flavor of this great intention, an act of truth. Like Lord Buddha, when he took the empty rice bowl that was given to him by the girl just after he had been dissed by all the 5 sages. Then he said, if I can achieve pratimoksha, or if I can achieve liberation, enlightenment, may this bowl go up the river. Then it's that kind of like, if nobody else is going to take care of my mother beings and get them out of suffering, then I'm going to do it. It's only up to me, then I'll do it. I don't care if I die doing it. I'm going to take care of these beings and get them to enlightenment. Then I'm going to get myself enlightened, and I'm going to take them with me. And even if nobody else helps, then it's that kind of great intention, which is the direct, and the previous one, which are the direct cause for the resultant Bodhichitta mind, number 7. The mind that is now engaged, consumed, obsessed, you can say, with taking care of the beings and helping them get out of their suffering. And that mind also will push you to getting liberated, because unless you are a Buddha, you can be of very little lasting benefit to beings. Then that's the first river of instruction. Then the second river of instruction is recognizing that self and others are the same. Then this is mainly looking at it from their objects. Then all beings, as I said before, want happiness, and all beings want to escape suffering, and that's how they're equal. They all are equal in that sense. You may be rich, you may be poor, you may be sick, you may be pretty, you may be ugly, but we're all the same in wanting to be happy and not wanting suffering. All beings, even animals and hungry spirits and hell beings, they all just want to be happy. And many animals do horrible things just to get a belly full of meat, or food. Then they eat other animals, but they just want to get, their motivation is to just to eat, mainly, to be happy, not starve to death. Most beings do horrible deeds just with the purpose of being happy, being taken care of. Then the next step in the second river is contemplating the faults of the self-cherishing mind. Then it's that mind that I just spoke of, that is based on the belief in the self-existence of all phenomena, particularly the self-existence or the inherent nature or existence by definition of yourself, that this you, that you must cherish and protect. Tibetans believe it's somewhere here. Americans believe it's somewhere here, in the brain or somewhere. But you spend your whole life protecting you and looking out for number one. I think that's probably best expression. Hey, leave me alone. I'm looking out for number one. Then that's this kind of mind. There's no problem with taking care of yourself. But when it comes down to an obsession based on this ignorance, then many problems come, and you do non-virtue to do it. Then you see many times in Wall Street or anywhere, man, people do lousy things. You see Enron scandal and all these business scandals of people taking other people's pensions and falsely overvaluing the stock and then getting rid of it. Why? So that they can pad their accounts. Screw everybody else. Just for me. Then that's a symptom of this type of mind. Just for me. I deserve it. You don't deserve anything. Your happiness means nothing. My happiness means everything. I am better than you. I am more important than you. Then that's this kind of mind. Then the next part of the second river is recognizing the benefits of cherishing other beings. And the only thing that I can tell you about this mind, from the little bit that I've tried it, that you feel much better when you cherish other people. And you'd think that you wouldn't feel as good as taking care of yourself. But I can tell you that you feel much better across the board just worrying about other people's happiness. Sometimes it can get a little stressful, especially when you are not a Buddha or a very high-level Bodhisattva. Then you don't really know how to take care of many troubled people, what you can do really for them. But just the act of taking care of beings and worrying about their happiness and trying to give them every happiness, then it brings a great peace to your mind. It's the best kind of protection for your mind. Then you don't get any kind of paranoia, like the soldiers that come back from wars. Then they wake up in the middle of the night sweating about, then that comes from what they've done, the horrible things they've done to other beings. Then you never have that kind, because your whole mind is based upon helping beings. Then your mind has a great kind of ease to it, a great kind of, then that's very conducive to getting into meditative states and doing and achieving the result of your spiritual practice. Then in the second river, the next one is the actual practice of Tonglen practice. Exchanging self and others. And then we will have a small Tonglen meditation, which is the fifth one. The meditation on Tonglen, giving and taking meditation. We'll have that later, along with an equanimity meditation after the class.